Viewers, welcome to Global Democracy, Millennium News 24/7. This is Tofader Nur and our co-host and news presenter, Mr. Goldfinger, Todd Goldfinger.
Nice to be here.
And we are on our New York studio. We're going to bring what is going on our world. Democracy in Southern America, Eastern Europe, South Asia, and so-called Middle East, religious place for Christianity, Judaism, and last one is Muslim. First came Judaism, then came Christianity, then came Muslim. What is they are doing of religious games? Then we are going to bring all African continental. Please stay with us. Mr. Todd,
Yes, sir.
please introduce yourself.
Sure. My name is Todd Goldfinger. I'm a musician, journalist, live streamer, and friend of the network, Millennium News TV.
Nice to hear, man. You've been visiting so many countries your life. Last few months ago, you've been Ecuador. And you've been all the way Amazon.
That's right.
How is Ecuador doing on democracy?
Well, nowadays there's political unrest. There was the assassination of a candidate, and so now I'm not going to visit right now because it's politically a very volatile situation. Yeah, unstable.
Right now, they started, they have election. Election is runoff. Okay? The ex-president, he is not winner. Okay? So, whatever games he's doing, his 40 people doing, his 40 people killed the president candidate. He was a journalist. Okay? This is found our American intelligence, American Central Intelligence Branch. Simple as that. Okay? That's why America is number one superpower. Ecuador ex-president, he is one kind of criminal, so-called. He have a lot of criminal activities on the country with play games with citizens. Is no good. So country is unrest. Same thing Bolivia and Panama, Guatemala is unrest everywhere. I don't know, man. This is so much jeopardy also in Venezuela. Lovely human being is over there.
Very critical situation.
Yeah. Also Cuba is no good. Democracy is destroyed. And if you go Chile, Argentina, they have big issue with financial issue. People cannot buy their daily grocery, daily food to surviving. Same thing in Cuba, same thing in Venezuela. Very tough to survive. It's totally disgusting. And they are on American corner. America is superpower. And it just, Mr. Todd, other things in Eastern Europe, Russia is not a democratic country, never ever. It's communist country. And they try to make whole of the world is communist. They already try to make 15 or 16 country. Now they are independents. And current president, Demagogue, and he is one of the, his ideology, he tried to put again in this planet, he tried to take over again 25 countries. His eyes, 25 European countries, most of European nations, not Central Asian nations. Okay? Like a European Union or NATO's member. And they have an international seminar going on right now in Moscow. And Russian foreign minister, Russian prime minister, Russian president, advisor, policymaker, they are showing what's going on in American activities and what's going on in Ukrainian soil. What is America doing and what is Ukrainian people doing in Ukraine. I saw today in RT, news channel called RT, all is propaganda in his Mr. Futon. Yeah, his ideology, just his voice, not truthful news media.
Just propaganda.
Exactly. He is against America, against European Union, against all people in the world. He just the network only for Russia. Russia is the best policymaker and Russia is the best country in this planet.
Well, they can stay over there. Everybody can say they're the best, and 8 billion people on the planet.
Yeah.
It's not easy to move around these days.
They're showing American armored vehicle. They're showing Australian armored vehicle. They're showing European armored vehicle. It's not true. Whatever they're showing. This is not Australian. This is not American or European. They're showing all born, old person, everything is the born like 19th century or 78th century, old things. Like it used to be Russia before the independence, before the, Soviet Union, before Soviet Union. Now, what is that called?
Former Soviet Union, perestroika.
Exactly. So those armored vehicles they're showing. So people is not stupid, man. This is totally lying word, lie. And other things in our boundary, in American soil, we have lot of issue, political drama going on inside of the Republican Party. They are running few people, Chris Christie, Mike Penn, and another leader from Florida, gentleman named DeSante or Bisante, whatever Sante is it. And other person is one of the senator from South Carolina and our ex-president, Mr. Trump, Excellency Trump. Anyway, so they have their primaries coming soon. So they have, everyone have to be go contest. You know that?
Yeah.
Percentage is high for X. Way high.
60 something percent.
Yeah. So he have a lot of issues, lot of baggage. I don't know. Our friends, Republican parties, state, city, federal, they have to think about second thought. Interest of the country, interest of the peoples and republic. You know?
That's right.
Otherwise, America is not going to be destroyed. American peoples and party going to be getting some kind of mess. Some kind of mess. President Trump, ex-President Trump, he going to be hand over himself in Fulton County Jail before 25th. One of the president history in America, I don't know, our Justice Department, Special Counsel, and our law and order.
No one is above the law.
My brother, I'm coming.
Mm.
I know, no one is above the law. You are 100% right. Our Justice Department and Special Counsel and government authority put him trial. You can put the trial, but you cannot, before the trial, how you going to do the arrest warrant? Tell me. You don't put the trial on. How you going to put the arrest warrant on the guy? How you going to put the judgment? You going to put the, that's simple. He's criminal or non-criminal. How you going to be know? Who are you? Public prosecutor or district attorney, whatever you are. Just think about it. You know, we respect the rule of law. We saw our ex-president George W. Bush, what he did whole of the world. That time, what is doing our Justice Department? You know,
Yeah.
they did anything.
No.
And Obama came, they knows criminal court gonna be looking for Mr. Bush. That time America cut off from the
criminal court.
no international criminal court.
Yeah.
We are not a part of international criminal court anymore. America, you know that, eh? From 2008. So this is Obama gains. Anyway, so Mr. President, as a presidency, I'm not talking about the Trump, chair of the presidency, whatever it is, Trump, Biden, Clinton, some like you. But I'm talking the presidency, power of the presidency, respect of the presidency. United States of America. He's Trump or Hillary or whatever is it. Without trial, how are you going to put the person, the arrest warrant? He going to be out from the country? Come on, man. This is the logic. He's not going to... This is drama, man. Anyway, but he did some lot of things. 11,780 vote he needed. Whole world knows that. American, everyone knows that. And who did these things? Who advised him? Do you know that? our ex-powerful mayor, city of New York,
Oh, Giuliani.
Giuliani. This is his drama. And now Trump is victim. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Trump never get the advice from his advisor.
Mm-hmm.
Government advisor, his private advisor, he get the advice from Giuliani. And Giuliani push him all the way in the wall. Reason? That's simple. Trump committed Giuliani before the election. He gonna put Giuliani Secretary of State. He don't take care of the commitment. So Giuliani said, okay.
Okay, so he'd get his revenge.
Thank you very much. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now Trump understood what he did.
Mm-hmm.
But Giuliani gonna be in the jail too. The 18 people with president. But this is embarrassing. I hope our Justice Department, Special Counsel, and everyone, when we work together, respect American rule of law and presidency. That's all. I'm not against the rule of law. I'm just talking about power of the American presidency. We are the superpower, and whole world watching what we are doing.
That's right.
That's all, nothing else. I know President Trump did so many wrong things, and he had so many baggage. Now he's Georgia. Tomorrow is going to be Michigan. Day after tomorrow is going to be Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Then is going to be Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
So his election is hell.
Kibutsky.
He's not going to be run.
Right.
So whatever his percentage, way 100%, he cannot be run. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be president coming. Whatever Republican thinking about it, Congress, Senate, or McCarthy is not going to be happen. Whatever Mr. Nur think about it, he's going to vote for Donald Trump or Sarah Frank. Whatever they think about it, no way. Yeah. No way. This is American drama. And our Biden administration doing poor job to American peoples and world community. He have to be wake up. What is Saudi Arabia doing? Saudi Arabia, so many millions of people get in our American shore, our southern border and western border. And Saudi Arabia killing like a bird their border, Ethiopian and Sudanese people. Last few days. One day they killed 750 people. Like a bird. They cannot get in their country. That's why I call the religious. So what kind of Muslim religious is there? They are the religious country, number one religious country, holy country in this planet, Saudi Arabia. There are holy places over there. What kind of human being? People have to be knows that. 750 people you guys kill it. What is the Biden administration doing? What is the Secretary of State doing? They don't have any clue or what?
What are they supposed to do?
Listen, they have a crisis. Like if Mexico have a crisis, if our next door, what is the Guatemala have a crisis, we have to take care of it. It is thousands of people coming with Texas border. We stop or we bring the people. We bring the people. Whatever people, they have to put somewhere. Yo, live over here. Mm-hmm. This is the boundary. Come over here. We're going to give you food. We can live over here peacefully. Let's see what is going on in your country. Huh? They need a shelter. They need a food. They need a water. They cannot. They are human beings. And they're killing like a bird. Huh? And millions of Muslims traveling Saudi Arabia for Hajj and Umrah every single year. My question is our Muslim brothers and sisters globally. Think about it. You are 100% Muslim. And what is the Saudi Arabia doing right now? As a Muslim, think about it. And if you have any question, if you have anything you like to talk, write or say something, your voice. If you are scared, forget it. You are not a part of the humanity. If you think you are scared as a Muslim, you cannot say anything against Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia what? They are not a part of the world? They are not a part of the humanity? They do not have a right to kill Ethiopian and Sudanese people, over 700 people. Last few days. Our Secretary of State and White House, they have to give the answer. Viewers in the world and America, we are going to short break. Please stay with us. What is it? My question is right or wrong?
Right.
What is the viewer saying?
He said Diana's on my mind. They're thinking about the journalist.
Of course, she is cute and lovely. We love her. She is our part of the family. And Mr. Todd gonna have a life with her. Next of the, we are working on
unifying the world.
Yep. Viewers, we are back in our global democracy. American power, peoples in the world, China, Russia, India, they do not know. They saw after 9/11. They watch, whole of the world watch after 9/11. Also people knows also Nixon time after 1965 to all the way 1972. But one thing, America have a democracy. America love give the democracy globally. And also they try to give charity, help, whole of the world. US aid helping whole of the world. Like Ethiopia, Sudan, Mali, Congo, everywhere. African continental, South Asia, like Bangladesh, and by Rohingya, millions of ton food every month America supply. Over there, one of the camp, like 1,400 people live from Burma. Bangladesh give the shelter. Just think about it. Bangladesh is one of the Muslim country, a small land. 1,400 people, almost 1.5 million people came from other country. Burma, they try to kill those people. Okay? Reason they are Muslim. Other country is Buddhist. Okay? So Bangladeshi government make a camp, give them shelter, give them everything. United Nations, US aid, Canadian aid, German aid, help them. Okay? And they live one place together. But Muslim country, Saudi Arabia, Arab Emirates, Qatar, they do not help this so-called Rohingya. Okay? Bangladesh help them, one of the poor country. 1.5 million people. And 700 people they killed, they are shot. Just think about it. What kind of animal is that? And other side, Arab Emirates, part of this, part of the games with Saudi Arabia. Okay? And one thing in Israel and Palestine and Lebanon, when they're going to be have a democracy, Lebanon, Syria, Egypt and Palestine. Israel have a border, those countries. One border is Jordan and Syria and Egypt and one corner with Saudi Arabia. And majority is one side in Palestine. So, how many countries is there? So, all of those countries, they can sit down, make some kind of peace, live together. What kind of ball games they are doing? I know Israeli majority people is Jewish, but they are human beings. They are our brothers and sisters. You don't have to kill them. You don't have to fight with them. Work with them. Work with them. And they have to work with all of those countries. Am I right or wrong?
That's right.
I don't know the Muslim and Jewish fundamentalist. Sorry to say that. This fundamentalist right wing, both countries, those countries, they don't want a peace. They make them people's general public help. That's simple.
For what reason?
God knows what reason. Special interest, so-called special interest and lobbyist. That's all. God knows what is their mind. Like one side in Golan Heights in Syria and Jordan. One side, one corner is Saudi Arabia. Other side is Egypt. And majority side in Palestine, and one side, little side is Lebanon. Okay? Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, Saudi Arabia. You see, 6 countries, and then Israel, 7 countries. These 7 countries cannot sit down together. What do you think?
They should be able to, but why don't
The-
they?
6 countries, they are major Muslim countries, man. Huh? And every country has a Jews. Egypt, they have a Jewish people living. And Syria, they have a Jews. Jordan, they have a Jews. Okay? Palestine. So why they cannot come together? Like sometimes we hear the news, Iran and what is it called, Israel, they have some kind of all a fight, all a trade. Do you know? Iran, hundreds of thousands people in Jewish people living there. They don't want to fight with Iran. They like to get peace. They like to live their peaceful country in Iran. And they are committed to peace with Israel. But Israeli government, they are right wing, Right-wing people always try to fight. This is, I don't know what their mind. And right now other things happening in Pakistan. Pakistan, so-called democracy, their election coming, they are one of the leader, democratic leader, he is on the jail, Imran Khan. The army government and ex-government put him in the jail, and his follower, thousands of people in the jail. Now they give the general election. Majority country people like PTI, called Imran Khan party. Country is totally getting destroyed by flood, cyclone, also inflation, no money. They can do any agriculture, the flood, cyclone, whole year, destroy everything. Western world, America, European Union, they do not help. No. Reason? They don't need any more Pakistani help. They used to use Pakistan. Now they don't need a Pakistan. They need India. Now they are friend with India. Anyway, the Pakistani people is limbo. Now Pakistani people understood they make a big mistake their last 80 years. Their life is hell. They have to get friendship with their neighbor India. They don't want it. This is another clash. And India have a clash with China. China tried to take off one of the state, Indian state. Okay? So, this is America tried to mediator. Trump tried to, ex-president tried to mediator. And China said, no, we don't need any your help. We're going to do ourselves by force. This is another junk.
Mm-hmm.
So whole of the world is mess. Democracy nowhere. So I hope peoples in this planet and leaders globally, they have to think about it. They are citizens. They are people. They are country. If they do not think about it, they are citizen, young generation, coming generation, they're going to destroy the country. Like 20, right now, 15 or 12 to 30 or 25, people have to go education. If they build the education, they have to get job. Then they can establish, and they establish, country is established. If I do not establish, you do not establish, country is loser. How they going to get the tax?
Mm-hmm.
If you are not established, you get the welfare, you get money from the government, unemployment, you get everything. Government is loser. So government have to give the education, everything. So globally, fundamental right-wing government, they are destroying citizens. They are destroying young generation. They don't give the education. Oh, you are wrong party. You are not doing my party.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You are not Democrat. You are Republican. Go to hell. Our left talking like that, and when right is coming, oh, you are Democrat. Go to hell. If this kind of mind, we destroy ourselves. We destroy our land, ourselves, our democracy, everything. Just think about it, viewers in America and around the world, we are finishing our global democracy right now. Do you have the last word, my brother?
We didn't get to talk about mental health, but
Go ahead.
mental health is something that everybody knows someone who's affected by it. And
This is globally,
it's
not on
globally. It's a global matter, and the depression is real. People are really depressed, and so even when they can work, they're not able to because they have this unseen illness.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because we need to have cures for this, and I'm hoping that somehow coming down the pike, these things will be federally regulated and new treatments will be available, God willing.
Thank you very much. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Viewers, you can show our all program in iOS and Android device. Also, all smart TVs like Sony, Samsung, LG, and all branded smart TVs. Also, we are on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and Apple TV. And globally, we are on Horizon Satellite, and locally, we are on all major cable network. Also, also jagobd.com. Our social network address, Millennium News 24. All social network like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. We have everything.
Twitch.
Yeah, we have everything. And YouTube channel, Millennium News 24. Also news channel M24. Viewers, our colleague, friends, broadcaster, IT, reporters, editorial board, front of the camera, behind of the camera, on the field, everyone working round the clock for you. Just see the Millennium News for viewer interest. Millennium News 24. We are grateful to our colleagues and friends, their hard work. Whatever you are, stay, peace, love, and happiness. Goodbye and take care for today.
Thank you.
Of course.
Hypervigilance, Stephen Mill, rebuffing.